Well, hello, beautiful souls. All right, collective. I'm here with a collective reading, non zodiac Pacific. If I see the signs, I will call them out. But before we hop into this message, if you will do me a favor and go ahead and like the video and subscribe to the channel, it will greatly help me out. All right, you guys, let's hop into just some really quick messages. Overall, I'm hearing pressure, something about pressure. Okay. Spirit, what messages do you have for the viewer of this reading? Okay. The Hierophant. Okay. Taurus energy. So the Hierophant is out. I feel like this is something religious and traditional in nature, but I do feel like that there's a sense of strong spirituality attached to it. The Emperor. Oh, dang. Ooh, this heavy, y'all. Taurus, Aries. You could be Aries, Taurus, Cusper. Okay. There's some big energy here. I felt pressure. There you go. The Emperor and the Hierophant. This is somebody who I feel and the high priestess. I know you lying. Okay. Okay. Shit. Ooh. Okay. The hierophant and the high priestess. That is spiritual. That to me. So when you see emperor empress, you think twin. No, when you see hierophant and high priestess, yeah, yeah. There's a shift here. That's why I was hearing pressure. Okay. All right, Spirit. Can we get some more clarity around this energy? Can you give us some more messages? What do we need to know about the Hierophant, the Emperor, and the High Priestess? Shit. That's a strong ass energy. Okay. What do we need to know about the Hierophant, the Emperor, High Priestess? I did say Taurus, Aries, and now Pisces. Mm-mm. Okay, you mine. Um, Three of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. Okay. Three of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. Wee baby, this podcast right here is gonna be off the chain. Um, I do feel like this is. I feel like someone is speaking to these type of connections. I feel like leading people into union or leading people into um their or speaking on their journey. Someone's speaking on a spiritual journey. Three of Swords here. Three Pentacles. 333 could be significant. Okay, a Fool. Okay. And Three of Cups. So 333. If you're seeing synchronicities, 333. Um, that's Four of Cups. Okay. Yeah, somebody's speaking on on a journey, a spiritual journey. I do feel like with these majors being out here and the Ace of Pentacles being out, somebody's paying for or somebody's getting paid for their um their heartbreak. Like it's almost like somebody's moving past and gained a whole plethora of knowledge when it comes to spirituality and growth. Somebody has changed from traditional religious core values. They have discovered, to me, Six of Swords is discovering, or they're going towards something more not even practical. I feel like spiritual. This could be heartbreaking. I feel like someone is like the black sheep of the family. They are going outside. Damn, and you cannot make this up. Spirituality. Now that I see it, let me see what else comes out. Because this is not really giving a love reading, especially with the Ace of Pentacles. It feels like somebody is doing their own thing. Like they moving around, they doing their own thing. Right, or spirituality. You cannot make this up. Um, and you about to be rich. I wanna be rich. Oh, Gaia. Damn. Who's the spiritual guru? Take off. Oh wow. Odd jobs. Yeah, this is odd. This is like spiritual life coach. Somebody's a spiritual life coach. Gossip. And there's a blog. Luck. Yeah, student. Okay. Whoever needed confirmation that you are to start this podcast or this vlogging, it's like a spirituality podcast. Shit, you about to make some money. You about to make a lot of money doing it. I do feel like somebody is, teaching with the Hierophant, teaching others how to get through like awakenings. Damn, I'm trying to hone in on this because Gaia and spirituality and right, like Gaia and spirituality by itself, is definitely somebody who's like a spiritual guru, like they're um spiritual leader. There is a lot of knowledge here. Like it's one of those things where you you have opened the door to shit. I don't think it's like a tip, like the cliff notes on spiritual awakening, if it makes sense. Like somebody is writing the cliff notes on spiritual awakenings and what to do, how to get through them, signs that you're elevating or ascending. It's something like that. But there's a whole lot of money to be made with this, and I know you're not doing it for money, but your gift, your talent, baby, it's making room in mansions that you have no idea. Like this is, how people go to the doctor or people see a psychiatrist or they see um medical somebody. This is like where now the spiritual leaders are now the new doctors. The spiritual leaders are now the new therapists. The spiritual leaders are now the new pastors and clergymen. The spiritual leaders are now coming through, and people are looking more to them for wise counsel. Office politics, navigate wisely without compromising integrity. I feel like for some of you, that 9 to 5 is way too small for you. Way too small, but keep your head low and go until this it's better to work alone. Yeah, yeah, somebody's about to, what, start it. It will, and I was looking at this just not too long ago. I was like, dang, I ain't, I forgot how to play the algorithm, get views and all that other stuff. And I was like, shit, you know what? I ain't got time for that. Let me just go ahead and just upload, get the messages out. And actually, when this whole war started, that judgment card for me was like, okay, the calling, like you gotta come out, you gotta come out of retirement, you gotta come out of hibernation. There are messages that need to be brought forth there. You're part of that 144. You're here to help usher in the new earth, and I feel like that's what this is. It's better to work alone. Yeah, I wouldn't share your ideas with anybody that you work in like a traditional organization. It's better to keep it to yourself. Go to school. I feel like this is learning more about, maybe vlogging or, technical computer, like something to that degree. Burnout, recognize the signs and take breaks. Yeah, that's important, especially if you're coming into this line of work. Man, you got to learn how to cleanse yourself and release yourself from energies and messages that you bring forth. If you don't, you'll be walking around here so heavy. And when I say so heavy, so heavy, you're hired. Yeah, somebody is and this is crazy. I feel like somebody's about to be hired for something unpractical, like you're somebody's spiritual guru, and they fly around with you or they take you um to places. You're like their damn spiritualist advisor. You're like an advisor. Talk to them. Yeah, ask questions. um there are distractions. So yeah, I feel like if somebody is Three of Pentacles collaborating, I feel like please make sure you get an understanding before you commit to anything. You know, because this is like I Dream of Genie. Somebody got some I Dream of Genie energy up in here. And how to fit into societal, how do I say, societal conformities. I don't know. It's like you're trying to, but I feel like also for some of y'all like the hell with that. Like this is who I am. You know, I earned the right to be who I am, and I'm gonna do it unapologetically. Wisdom, yeah, wisdom. Somebody, yeah, yeah. What is this facade? Somebody's going to get some old traditional teachings. Rejection, as I said, that there goes rejection. Ooh, child. Okay. Bittersweet. Somebody's gonna be able to retire. That's coming out on that Ace of Pentacles. Passion, because of what you're passionate about. Perseverance, victim. Yeah, I always say, in growth, you're not a victim of shit. You're victorious over everything. And that here we go, right here. Here we go. Whatever you went through was meant for you to go through it so that you could be a guide to others and be able to speak realistically to certain things. Because I've seen where people who are just now starting that spiritual awakening, whew, man, I wish I could be the one to be like, okay, it's okay. Just breathe. You got to ground. You going to feel crazy. Just breathe. Just relax. Just, isolate. Get yourself together. You're not the same. It's all right. And just keep going. But yeah, it's definitely not for the faint of heart. And I feel like since, there is a lot of people who are awakening in mass quantities now, yeah, this energy right here is definitely needed. All right, you guys, this is what I have for you. You are way more blessed than you are stressed. Please believe that. And if you want me to dissect more into your personal, private or personal circumstances, information is on my community tab, where you can book a reading with me. And yeah, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. All right, collective, let me get this to you. Take care. Bye.